All right, hello. Welcome back to Afternoon Drive on Chopper Radio. My name is Drew Moholland. Happy Tuesday to you. Again, Lolita set producing. This is Afternoon Drive. We do it every Tuesday and Thursday. Look at this crew we have in the house. Hey, boys, how you doing?
What's up?
Newburyport Boys Basketball. We got 6 guys here. I think only one, Parker McLaren. I think you're the only one that's been on the show. Is that right?
Yeah.
You have been on the show, right? It wasn't just your brother? Yeah, okay. That's good. So, and I think you're the only one. Nick? No, you looked at Nick like he might have been. No?
No, I haven't.
All right, so first time for everybody else. Let's introduce yourself then. We'll go right to left. Why don't you say your names? I won't say them, but...
Finn Sullivan, number 5.
Hello, Finn. You always put your number in?
Yeah.
He did that off the air, too. He told me he's number 5.
Max Gagnon, number 12.
Hello, Max.
Jack Fellner, number 0.
Jack.
Ronan Brown, number 1.
Nick White, number 10.
Parker McLaren, number 44.
There you go. How we doing, boys? What's happening?
Doing great.
Who's taking the mic first? How's the season going so far? There you go.
Season's going really well so far. We had a shaky start. We played some tough teams. We started out 1-2, but we've been on kind of a streak now, and we're 7-3.
7-3, that away. It's what does it take? 10 to get to the tourney? What's the 500 record?
Yeah, you gotta win at least 10 games, I think.
So you guys are halfway through your season already.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy to think about. Things flies by, huh? All right, so what's I remember I did a bunch of your games last year. So Nick, you got a lot of time last year, right?
Decent amount. Yeah.
Little bit of time, yeah. So what's what are you, a sophomore, junior?
I'm a junior this year.
Junior, okay. What's it like kind of being a return guy, upperclassman now?
It's good. A lot more experience. Like the pace is so much faster than when I played freshman. When my freshman year, I played JV and freshman.
Yeah.
It's just so different.
Are you saying you're so much faster? Or?
No, the pace of the game. But now that I have a second year of varsity, it's not as crazy.
Gotcha. Do you have a job interview today? You look fantastically sharp. This is great. Or did you do it just for the show?
No, we actually. Our assistant coach, his mother passed away, so we have to, we're going to the wake.
Well, it's good enough for you guys to do this beforehand. Assistant coach is?
Coach Pierre. I don't know his first name. Chris Pierre.
All right. Well, we send our condolences out to Chris. That is tough, but nice of you boys to do that and sneak us in on today. That's fantastic. Who walked in again? You guys all came in at once. Who came in and said big fan? Was that you, Finn?
Yeah.
That was fantastic. You're like our favorite guest here so far. You can go to Finn now. Favorite guest of all time comes in and says he's a big fan of the show. That's good stuff. Very nice of you. Did you plan it that way?
I'm just a huge fan. Yeah, that's it.
What makes you a particularly huge fan of our show? I'm going to quiz you. I got to make sure you're not lying.
I guess I can relate to most of the stuff you put on this show, like the athletics and stuff.
Okay.
Newburyport, so.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Who's been the big surprise this year in this room? Is there anybody that
This man right here, number 0, Jack Fellner.
Going with Jack? Jack, you're the big surprise?
I guess.
That's why you're in the middle of the group here?
Yeah.
How's your season been going?
Pretty good so far.
Are you what year are you?
I'm a sophomore.
Sophomore, so you're all right. A little bit of a youngin.
Yeah.
It's tough playing with these upperclassmen.
Yeah.
How many of you guys are? What are you, Finn? What are you?
4 sophomores.
You guys are 4 sophomores right here?
Yeah, junior, senior.
Wow. Are you guys the only upperclassmen?
No, we have a good amount.
You have a big junior.
We're the only underclassmen.
All right, so you guys are the only underclassmen.
Yeah.
All right, so that's very unusual for the coach to allow the younger people to come. Usually they only trust the older guys. So you must be a good batch of sophomores then. How's the year going though? You're off to a good start.
Yeah, it's good so far. Obviously, what Parker said, tough start playing BC High and Beverly, 2 very good Division I, Division II teams. But we've been catching fire, and we're looking to keep it going and not stop. So.
All right.
Yeah.
Ronan, what's it like playing for Coach Clay?
Definitely like it a lot. We have a really good atmosphere and team culture, and we're all a team, and everybody wants each other to succeed, which is really good.
Well, that is good. What we have a Max. Let's go to you for a second, Max. You got a lot of time last year too, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
You were kind of like the actually, I think you started it. Did you start some games?
A couple games, yeah.
Yeah, and then mind is escaping me here. Who's the
George?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cornelius.
Coriel.
Yeah. He. It's funny when he would kind of come off, you would always relieve him. You guys were kind of a dynamic point guard crew.
Yeah.
A lot to handle with him not being there this year.
Yeah. Take some roles.
Are you starting?
Yeah.
How many minutes a game you playing? Coach Clay likes his guards.
Bunch, yeah. I'm pressing the ball on ball defenders,
Yep.
making it hard for them, bring the ball up the court.
Are you guys a full court press team? Where
Yeah,
you play?
all game, yeah.
And so it's high
Speed the
energy
other team
all day?
up, yeah.
Yes.
All right, Parker, you have had a lot to live up to this year. Of course, everybody knows your brother, who was a star here and is now playing at Tufts. You told me he's off to a good start this year, right?
Yeah, he's getting some solid minutes for a freshman. I think their record might be 9-2 now, and they have a game tonight. So
is it weird being out there without him? You've played with him your whole life, right?
I wouldn't say it's weird because I've been on other teams without him, but I definitely miss playing with him, I guess.
I bet a lot of you guys do.
Yeah.
What was that like being like, because you guys were huge out there. You guys were like twin towers. That must have been a kind of a fun ride for his senior year.
Yeah, it was really fun playing with him because we grew up playing together and all that.
Yeah. My favorite story about you guys, I've told this before even when you guys weren't here, but when I guess there was a bunch of you guys at like a pasta party at your house, and Celtics and Bruins were both on Bruins playoff game. Like the Bruins game was arguably a little bit bigger, and somebody had it on, and your brother changed it, and he goes, "I'm sorry, we're a basketball house."
Yeah.
Which I like
for
that
sure.
line. That was very funny. But well, that's cool. So he's doing well there. What's the what has been like the toughest thing for you guys? You got off to a rough start. What do you attribute that to? Is it just a tough schedule, couple tough teams, or is it just gelling together for you guys?
Oh, well, we definitely did have a tough schedule to start the season, but I'd say our defense and our toughness needs to improve.
Still needs to, you say?
Yeah, I think we're still a long way from where we can be at come tournament time.
Gotcha. Nick, what's the where's the scoring coming from this year? You lost Casey, who was obviously the big-time scorer. You lost George, who was a big scorer.
Yeah, we did lose some huge pieces, but a lot of people are stepping up. Parker's getting way more points. Jake Robertson always gets his fair share.
Yeah.
Jack's been stepping up a lot. Same with Max. So
Alright.
a lot of people filling the shoes.
Jack, are you sometimes it's tough to tell with the stools, and I only met you guys briefly coming in. Are you one of the taller guys? Are you tall?
Yeah, I'm like 5'11".
Oh, you are? Okay. So it's tough to tell back there. Oh, you're listed at 6? Perfect. Who's the big man down there with you, Parker?
So
Or are you the big man on the team?
Tommy Yan has been stepping up. He's
I
usually
don't know him.
Tommy Yan is a junior. He's probably about
Took your brother's
number 22. Yeah, probably about.
They took your brother's number.
Probably about
They didn't retire that
6'2".
thing yet?
I know, right? But he's been stepping up big. He just comes in and plays hard, gets some buckets when we need it, and defends.
Gotcha. Finn, what's been the most satisfying win in the young season so far?
Most satisfying win was probably the Georgetown win.
Georgetown.
We put up 90 points on them, and
90.
yeah, we shot the ball really well and played very good defense against them.
I would think so.
They're a good shooting team, and we
Shot better.
I mean,
scored 71 points.
they
70.
scored 30. They scored 31 points in the third quarter.
A lot of
off,
threes.
like, all threes.
They scored 31
Yeah.
in the third? Okay. And you still won the game
Yeah,
by scoring 71?
yeah.
Not 90?
Yeah,
How
sorry.
did we come up with...
No, we scored 90. They scored
71, so our defense was.
Oh, it was 90 to 71.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the most confusing.
You said- you
Finn is
said-
completely confused now. I thought
They're
we
saying
scored
stuff in the
71.
back.
I know. It's tough with all these people, Finn. It's okay. You got to work through it. We'll be fine. All right, so it was 90 to 71 over Georgetown. That must have been exciting.
Yeah.
What do you guys play? 10-minute quarters? 8-minute quarters. It's kind of weird. I kind of like the 16-minute half. Thoughts on that? Don't really.
I don't think it would make much of a difference.
Like throw him the microphone, will you? You wouldn't mind the half?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind just going to 16 minutes a half because I don't think the quarters really make a difference. It's just another stoppage of time.
Who
So
wants another stoppage? Just
yeah,
I don't know. Whatever. I've always liked the half, but everybody. I think the girls went quarter. Everybody went quarters, right? I don't know. Except for NCAA basketball.
Yeah.
yeah,
Are you guys all like Celtics fans in the house?
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Everybody?
of course.
Not one no Celtics fan, huh? We get some weird answers on that. You'd be surprised how like people.
Finn,
still-
aren't you a big Jazz fan?
No.
Oh.
How is the team chemistry, boys? We're still working on getting to know each other. No, it's funny.
Yeah,
Jazz
I
fan.
guess so.
Why did you think he was a Jazz fan, Parker?
I've always heard he's really he likes Mike Conley and Rudy Gobert, so
Oh.
I just assumed he was a big Jazz.
He has a Donovan Mitchell jersey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you
I
do.
mean, I'm a fan of their players, but like, Celtics first. Like
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
my hometown. So
I'm a fan of those.
green
players,
runs
too.
deep. Yeah.
Green runs deep.
Yeah.
Perfect. What's the who's like the jokester in the locker room? The dude that kind of.
This guy.
That's you. Really? That was unanimous.
Yeah.
Jeez. You're the guy that keeps it light.
Yeah.
You got any jokes for us?
Oh, right now, I don't know. I mean,
Be careful, Finn.
I'm upbeat and I like to dance.
Like to
I bring the
dance.
dance moves to the locker room. So
Who's in charge of the music?
for a win, like in the locker
Oh, we have
room.
different stages of music. Okay, I didn't realize that. So pregame. Yeah. I usually. Who does pregame?
We have, I think it was
Microphone.
one of the. Was it Newman?
Yeah.
Yeah, one of our teammates last year, Henry Newman,
Henry
he
Newman,
graduated,
okay.
but he made the pregame like hype up song that we play in the speakers. To
You
warm
guys
up.
actually have a song? Okay.
or like a mix of like.
Oh, playlist. Gotcha. All right.
Yeah.
So does somebody in charge of like post game too?
Well, we're working on like funding
Yeah.
the team for a speaker.
I love the
Where-
music stuff because teams take this so seriously. Like the music is like, no, it's very structured.
It is, definitely.
We still are yet to have a good speaker to play in the locker room. So
Really?
we're looking for one.
You guys, are you guys asking for donations right now? You got the big blue. I have like the big blue thing there that's really powerful. You guys gotta get one of those.
The bump box.
I don't know. Yeah, the JBL. I get that. You guys don't have that? You do have one, don't you? You just don't want to let them use it. You guys, those things are well, actually, I don't know. Locker room, maybe it isn't powerful enough. No, it is. It definitely is. You need one of those. Go for the big one. It's like $50 more. Y'all just pitch in $20. Not even. Again, we're here with the Newburyport Clippers basketball squad, off to a 7-3 start. Coach Clay's not here. Surprised? Is he just sick of us, or he wanted to let the players show today? What's the excuse for Coach Clay?
I don't know.
He might
Maybe
be getting ready.
he's taking care of the baby.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Wait a second. Did he have he had one coming last time I saw him. Did he just have a baby?
Yes.
Yeah.
When?
In
December.
December.
So within a month.
Mhm.
I did not get to wish him congratulations. Congrats, Coach. I'm sure he's listening. That's fantastic. It's funny. I was thinking that when I walked in today. I said, last time I talked to him, he was. I knew he was pregnant, or his wife was pregnant. And they have the dogs too. Dog or dogs?
Yeah,
Two dogs. Yeah. All right. So Coach Clay's busy. Good excuse for not coming here. Does he bring the baby to practice?
He did once. Yeah. Yeah.
How was that?
It was interesting.
It was interesting.
Yeah. I don't know. It's what
quiet,
did he
quiet,
hold?
quiet practice.
Yeah. That's
The
that's
baby
for
was
sure.
quiet, or was it quiet practice?
No,
Quiet
coach
practice.
didn't really want to yell around the baby, so
Aw,
it was easy on us.
that's sweet. Good job, Dave
Bring the
Clay.
baby more often.
Yeah.
Oh, that one might get you in trouble there, Nick White. Just kidding. I'm sure he's fine. Jack, what's it like being a sophomore with on this team? Because I mean, it's kind of tough playing as many minutes as you are as a sophomore. Like, not tough, but I don't know. It can be overwhelming at times, right? You get into
Yeah, definitely.
it's tough. People, I always say that like sophomore to junior jump is like junior feels so much different, like,
Yeah.
especially for athletics. It's just you're older, wiser, probably bigger, stronger.
Yeah.
So you're going to make a huge jump this year to next year. But you feeling comfortable as a sophomore?
Yeah, I'm feeling comfortable. I mean, the guys have been great this year. Just like the atmosphere has been great. Like everyone's supporting. And last year I played in a couple games. Like I swung.
Yep.
And played I think 3 varsity games. So like I got to feel what the speed is like. So
Yeah.
that helped me, I guess.
That helps, Max. How about you?
Yeah, it was,
I mean, you were playing as a freshman at like good minutes too. So
yeah,
that
I've-
must have been really overwhelming.
yeah, like a little more roles now, which I'm more comfortable with, and like
Yeah.
we're kind of rolling right now, so we're just looking to get better and keep improving.
What did Coach Clay tell you last year when he said like I'm going to start playing you some minutes and you're going to be like the full court press guy? What was were you like, oh, okay?
Yeah, I kind of just took it like
Did you see it coming?
I wasn't really sure. Like first game of the season, home opener last year.
Yeah.
Like 10 minutes before the game, he told me I was starting.
Really?
Like, yeah. It was,
And that was a surprise to you.
yeah, but I
What
did
goes through
fine.
your head when you hear that?
I was like excited, but like know what I have to do. Like
Yeah.
don't mess up. or
Remember to
whatever.
dribble.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. The Finn, what's it cool watching these guys come together as a group?
Like the sophomores or the whole team?
Yeah, the younger guys.
Yeah. I've played with these guys since like first grade. They've been my against my good friend,
Against
or
Ronan?
with my good friends, and he grew up in Triton, so we played against him. Then we recruited him over to Newburyport.
How did that work, Ronan?
Well, like, they were like texting me, like hitting me up, come to Newburyport. No, I'm joking. I don't know.
Yeah, I just did we quickly get into tampering there? Is that what?
No, I just like I knew it was a really good school, and like I just wanted to come here, I guess.
All right. Do you actually get like I'm not quite familiar with how this works. Do you get a choice of where you want to go?
Yeah, like sometimes it's open for different grades, but it was open for 10th grade this year, so it was
The transfer window is open.
Yeah, I got kind of lucky.
Do you actually like think about basketball? I think I probably would if I was a varsity player. But do you actually think about like the guys, or is it all about school at that point?
Well, like I knew them because I've played against them my whole life, and like Coach Clay was like the coach at Triton when I was younger.
Yeah.
So like I knew who he was. I knew he was like really good coach, and so like it was kind of an easy decision.
Gotcha. Well, that makes sense. Very cool. What is the like one thing you guys are gonna have to do to make like a tournament run? Because you're probably gonna get in. You're 7-3. We won't. I know Coach probably hates me saying that, but you're probably gonna get in, which maybe you expected. Most of you guys have tournament experience last year. That one kid, who was that kid that knocked you guys out?
Adrian Torres.
Yes, he's still having like a great year. His name's like popping up all over the place.
Yeah.
And he's in your
Sophomore,
oh my goodness. Yeah, I remember thinking that kid's a freshman. My goodness, Parker, what was that like last year? Because you were on the floor for a lot of those. Did you get in foul trouble in that game?
I can't really remember. I think I may have been.
Yeah.
Or that could have been the first round playoff game.
Yeah, I think that because I remember doing that. That kid just, what was it like seeing that kid like take over? I mean, he was making shots that was a good defense. He was just making shots.
Yeah, well, we definitely knew going into the game that he could catch fire from three, and I mean, it was a good game. We played our hearts out, and then the shot hit, and you just kind of, our hearts sank. But
yeah, the
we
buzzer beater.
We learned from it, and we're gonna be back this year in the tournament again, hopefully. And
you want to play him again?
Hopefully, we can see Drake it again. Yeah.
You want them again? Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that, I mean, all you guys want them who were playing again? Yeah. That was. I mean, that was frustrating to watch, just because. I mean, it was a great game, but that kid, he was weird. It's a weird situation too. It was like kind of a. I've never done a post-game interview like that where, I guess it was just he was cool as could be. Like just never even. You would not have thought. You would have thought he was like at church or something. He was like.
Really.
I think I said, "Wow, is that the biggest shot of your life?" I think so. Okay. Are you excited about it? Yes. All right. Well, very good. This is why you had a big game, because you don't get too high and too low, I guess. Again, the Newburyport Clippers basketball squad here. Let's go left to right. We have Parker McLaren, Nick White in front of him, Ronan Brown, Jack Fellner, Max Gagnon. Am I saying that right, Gagnon?
Yeah.
Okay. Every time I say that during the game, I wonder to myself, am I saying that right? And Finn Sullivan. Do you guys like practice with like the girls? I did the girls game the other night. Did you guys like share time or anything? How does that work with basketball? Did they just on after you?
Yeah, so there's a 4 to 6 time slot and then a 6 to 8 after that. So we either have one of the two. We never really overlap.
Do the basketball teams get along, the programs? Do you support each other? Because it's weird because you play on the road, they play at home. Like it is kind of opposite, right?
So usually they're playing when we play, but a couple times a year we try to make it to one of their games if we have the day off. So
yeah,
just to support them.
All right. Let's go to Jack again. Jack, what's the you're a sophomore. You watch this team a lot from probably you got a lot of bench viewing last year too.
Yeah.
What's it like watching this? Like, what did you watch in that tournament game that you think you guys can maybe get better at for this year, for this time around?
Probably like help defense and just defense overall.
Yeah.
And like in last night's game, Max had a span of like 5 minutes of just like it was pure like hectic. Like he just sped them up and got.
You do that.
We got so many turnovers and scored off of like almost all the turnovers, and it was just like a huge run, and it was great.
So that's why Coach Clay put you in last year, because I remember him saying that you're a great on-ball defender.
Yeah.
So you just drive people crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, is that just pure quickness? Have you been working on defense your whole life?
Yeah, I guess I have speed over a bunch of people. And
It's not just speed, though. You got fast people that can't put ball pressure on like that.
Yeah.
You like anticipation and all that stuff. And good instincts.
Yeah.
Yeah, you agree.
Yeah.
We'll leave it at that. Finn, would you like to elaborate on Mac's on-ball defense?
Sure.
Do you have to ever bring the ball up against this guy in practice?
Yeah, usually have to go up against him, and he's just a scrappy player. He knows. He's always thinking like the next step, what the guy's gonna do, and he's always ahead of you.
Is he one of those guys that it's weird with him being right next to you, but you would hate him if he wasn't on your team?
Yeah, probably.
Love him.
Yeah.
Love him, mystery. That's a good compliment.
I'm glad he's on our side though. So.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So 7-3. Coach Clay still. How's he managing with the kid in the first month? Is he sleeping? Can you tell? Is he grouchy? Is he taking anything out on you guys? I like that Finn passes the microphone quickly.
He's been good. I actually think he yelled more last year, and he didn't have a child or anything. He's been good this
He
year.
yelled more last year. He doesn't strike me as a big yeller.
Yeah, and like
You
not
guys,
that much.
You
but
guys make
like,
him mad.
to make his point.
Yeah.
Sometimes he has to yell.
All right. I've seen him get mad at like an official before.
Yeah.
How is he officiating these days? Wow.
No complaints.
No
Yeah.
complaints this year.
Yeah.
No, nothing.
Is that are you reading from a script or is that
Just
I can't believe I've never had a
don't
room.
talk back to them. Like we can't change the calls.
Yeah.
Don't talk
I
back
mean,
to the officials.
obviously the officiating's never going to be perfect, but you just have to keep playing. And
Especially
'cause-
on you. You get some cheap fouls.
Yeah.
You get penalized for being bigger and stronger sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes that happens, but I used to complain a lot more, but I figured all I'm doing is hurting myself by complaining to the refs, because then they're just gonna call it more. So
It's a very mature answer. Nick, would you like to take a less mature answer and really tell the truth? Or
No, I agree with him. The only thing that I've noticed is this year they're calling jump balls a lot quicker.
I have noticed that
I don't
too.
know if that's
yeah.
like something that they went over, or like maybe that's just like
I
a
think it's
biased opinion.
It's
But
an easy call. Like I don't know if there might be a foul, but if you call a quick tie up, both teams are like kind of happy. That's what I always think. I think it's kind of
that's
an
a good
out.
point, yeah.
Don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
I've always thought that. What's the? Do you guys watch college ball too? Yeah. People, it's funny. It seems. I mean, I guess it's a pro sports town, so I never actually. Like I'm a Providence basketball fan, so I like the Big East. But they'll let guys scrap for jump balls all day and roll around, and three guys can travel, and they'll say whoever comes up with it will play on. But yeah, I think you're right. There's been a lot more jump balls this year, which is a girls' game too. Girls, they must have called 20 jump balls. The other
Really?
night. Yeah, it was bad. And a nice win from Newburyport. That was a terrible game to watch. I'm just I mean the refs were just. I almost said to the guy, he had called like both teams were in the bonus like 3 minutes in. That's exaggerating, but it felt like it. Like whistles like crazy. Like the guy came over to inbound, give the ball to the inbounder. The ref goes give the ball to the inbounder. I was trying to say loudly how we're gonna be here all night long if these guys keep doing this, like just so he could hear me, so we could gotta move along. That was inappropriate though, probably unprofessional, really. But anyway, nice win from the girls the other night. How are they doing? Do you know what their record is?
I think they might be like 6-1.
Oh.
Pretty good.
I think they only have one loss. So
So you guys are
doing
kind of like when I first started doing shows here in Newburyport, it was kind of like the basketball was coming up a little bit with Coach Clay taking over, but like it was always hockey that was kind of controlling the winter scene, like they're winning the Cape Ann every year, and now you guys are kind of like the big fish in the winter pond here.
yeah, that's part of what we're trying to do, is build like a culture and get back to like dominating the league every year.
How is hockey doing this year? They a little rough start too, right?
Yeah, I think they're having
average.
they're having an okay season so far. Maybe they can pick it up.
Kind of like you
Second
guys
half.
though. They schedule tough teams, right?
Yeah.
BC High, that's always. Were they really good? They're always good, right?
Yeah, they're definitely, I'd say, like top 10 or top 5 team in the state.
Did you stay? How much they beat you by?
They ended up winning by 30, but it was tied at half. So
Oh.
we played really good with them in the first half.
Good battle. All right, let's do the. Usually I would do like rapid fire with all you guys, but I think I'm going to do it as just a group because we'll do the random questions just kind of as I'll point to you and we can go. Nick, what's like the team kind of music? Like who's the favorite artist? Would you say?
Wu-Tang and
Wu-Tang.
yeah,
Wow.
and the baby probably.
Wow. Okay.
Pop Smoke.
What was that?
And Pop Smoke.
I don't know Pop Smoke. Should I know Pop Smoke?
He's on the come up.
All right. Do you have more on it? It seems like you like that question. You don't. You can keep naming artists if you'd like. This can be more.
Go ahead.
Nah.
He had more. Who has had the best pasta party so far?
I'm the only one who has a pasta party at my house. So I'd say I take the gold there, but
Okay. Basketball on the TV, I take it.
yeah.
Were you getting the point too, Jack? Did you do something? I thought people were pointing at you at first. No.
Jack's family, who did it? Jack and Jacob Robertson's family hosted one at Pomodori, the new pizza place. That was really good.
Okay. There's a lot more of that, the going out thing now, right?
Yeah.
It's like parents don't want to deal with all you guys in the house.
Probably true.
Robertson, he hit that big three last year, right, in that first tournament game?
That was Archie.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ryan
Archie, yeah. And he graduated too, right?
No,
He's still here?
Yeah.
And he didn't come on? What's wrong?
I'm not sure. He's actually been out for a few weeks with an injury, but I think
Oh, he
he's
is.
Should be back.
that's where he was actually. He's at the doctor's right now getting his cast off.
Oh, wow. So you guys are a little banged up. So that'll be a big
Yeah.
bounce back. Yeah, he's a good player. He always I think because of his name too. Archie. Remember the Villanova kid, like Diacono?
Archie
Diacono.
Yeah.
Does he kind of remind you of him?
Yeah.
I don't know. Same 3-point shooter. I don't know. I guess that's it. Favorite, let's go this side of the room here. Favorite NBA player? Or favorite player, I guess, can be anything. Is Utah Jazz?
No, it's Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I like him. His lack of shooting drives me crazy.
He's working to it.
He is working
Yeah.
to it.
He's gonna be unguardable.
I wouldn't say unguardable though.
He will be. Once he's able to shoot.
It's good. We almost got sports talk radio here argument. You see that? All right. Favorite. What's a favorite team movie? Go ahead. I want favorite movies from everybody. This is always a good topic, actually.
It's sort of a movie. It's
Sort of a movie.
yeah. It's like
Interesting start.
It's like a TV series and like made a movie. It's called Hello Newmans. It's like these like
I told you this is always interesting.
it's like these brothers and sisters who play basketball, and it's like it's like a documentary pretty much, but like it's like
reality.
yeah. They're like in high school. They have like their own show. They're pretty popular. Julian and Jaden Newman.
Okay.
We watched that at the pasta party at Parker's house actually.
Did you? Okay. I have no idea what to say to that. That's
Team favorite.
team.
Yeah.
It's a team favorite.
Yeah.
There's no way that's all your favorite movie. Keep going. Favorite. I want to hear you all say it.
It's a series.
Sorry, series.
It's entertaining.
I don't really have a favorite movie.
Yes, you do, Jack.
Come on, yeah.
It's too many to choose from.
Go ahead, Ronan. Bail him up while he thinks.
I don't really have one either, to be honest.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Parker. Show veterans over here.
I'd say probably like the Dark Knight trilogy. I'm a big
Oh.
Batman guy. I don't know. Pretty awesome.
It's a good answer. Yeah.
My favorite movie depends on like what I'm going for Christmas. I go with like Elf, and then if like comedies, maybe like Step Brothers.
Yeah.
And then if I'm looking
You
for
guys all
like,
can't just agree with them. This is a great answer. This is what you're supposed to come up with
and
here.
then if I'm looking for like a solid movie that I'm just gonna sit down and like enjoy. I think Hacksaw Ridge. I don't know if any of you guys have seen it.
I have not.
It's a war
seen that.
movie. It's probably one of
Yeah,
my favorites of all
heard
time.
it's good.
Yeah.
That war movie coming out.
1912. I
Right?
think?
Yeah,
Yeah.
17.
Oh,
right?
1917. Is that it? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
That's I think supposed to be really good.
Mm.
I haven't seen that yet though. I did see the Brad Pitt one and the DiCaprio one, the Tarantino movie, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Oh, I don't know if I've seen
I
that.
saw that.
It's good. I liked it. Anyway, all right. So movies, no. And then you got all right there. You got another one.
I don't like it.
All right.
Napoleon Dynamite. I've seen it like 20 times. It's kind of fun.
All right. So, I that was a big movie.
Yeah.
Most people liked that. I did not.
Why?
I don't know. I thought it was like I know. I feel like I've really hurt your feelings now. I just thought it. I didn't. I thought it was stupid. I guess
That's why I think I like it. 'Cause it's stupid.
But like that can be funny sometimes. But it
Yeah.
just I don't know. Finn, you said did you already give me one?
Jack.
Who said Jack? Yeah. Okay.
I guess Daddy's Home with Will Ferrell.
I have not seen that.
It's a good one.
Classic.
Daddy's Home is a classic. I thought I'd seen all the Will Ferrell stuff.
It's like 5 years old, not a classic.
When did that come out? Like old school, I think is classic Will Ferrell. Have you guys seen that, or are you like do
Old
you?
school?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Big movie guy.
You're a big movie guy. Yeah.
Took me a second.
See, that was like big when I was like your age. That was like the big movie, old school, and there was another big
Semi
one.
Pro?
Yeah, that was big. Anchorman came out around then.
Oh yeah. Love it.
Anchorman.
Oh,
Anchorman's
my
great.
favorite.
That's your
my
favorite?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
I did not like Anchorman the first time I saw it,
really?
and then I realized for the first like next week or so I was just reciting lines, and I was like, maybe I actually liked that movie.
No, it's me and my friends say quotes from that all the time.
Yeah, it's great.
Love that movie.
It is. It's truly stood the test of time. All right, we did movies. Favorite musical artists. We got to learn about you guys because you got young guys in
Oh,
here.
I got one. Lil Uzi Vert.
Okay, no idea.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm not hip anymore. And people who say that you definitely know aren't.
I'd say probably Jay-Z or Kanye.
I know those guys. There you go. Roden,
Uh,
you're not ducking this one.
probably like Pop Smoke.
Yeah, it's okay. Back to
It's pretty good.
The baby.
okay, common one.
Lil Baby.
Is that different? Did you say something?
Lil
different?
Baby. Da Baby and Lil Baby.
Are they related? I don't. Okay.
No,
Finn, just move on.
J. Cole or Lil Wayne.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lil Wayne did the preview to the football game last night. You see that?
Yeah. Mm.
He's an interesting fellow.
Yeah.
He's got that voice thing going. The what do they call that? What do they call that thing when you do with your voice?
Auto tune.
Yes, auto
Yeah.
tune. There's a lot of that out there.
Yeah.
Favorite team to beat in the Cal?
Mm.
Not like this year. It can be like just. I'm talking like your most, biggest rival, maybe whatever is the most satisfying.
I'd say Pentucket or Triton. It's
Okay.
always good one to look forward to.
Pentucket. They're pretty good in every sport we play them against.
Are the boys is good? Like the girls are awesome all
Yeah,
the time.
they're really
The guys are with them now too.
Yeah, the boys are good.
Okay.
Pentucket and Triton for sure.
Okay.
Definitely Pawtucket and Triton, but also this year, like, I think we all really want to beat Amesbury.
Okay.
I'd say probably Ipswich.
Ipswich. Why Ipswich? That's
Let's elaborate on that one first.
Nick looked stunned. He couldn't even answer.
Well, I mean, it's always the way the schedule works. It's always one of our first games every year. It was our first game this year, and I just remember 2 years ago it got really chippy, and like the student sections were going back and forth. So it's always pretty fun to beat them.
The big guys always have like a real story. It's like somebody got cheap shotted down low or something. Nick, who you got?
Probably Triton or Pentucket.
Triton and Pentucket. All right, so that's pretty. Triton's kind of the across the board sports too, right? I know hockey
Yeah.
was always their big one. And Masco, no Masco. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys about
Yeah,
ready to
they're-
say goodbye to them?
Yeah, well, I love beating them too because they're in past years they've been like the powerhouse of the conference sort
Yeah.
of, but it's always fun to take it to them, and we play them one more time before they're out of the league forever. So
Gotcha. You guys, young guys here, you obviously, you can only play 5 guys. So how important is it, like, I remember the tournament game last year, the place was rocking. But how important is it on a kind of like a, quieter night to have that, like, bench loud and, like, kind of firing you up? It's like, I always see that about good teams. You can kind of almost look at the bench and see how tight of a team they are. If the bench is engaged, some teams you look at and the guys are, looking up at the ceiling or whatever. But, like, it seems like your bench is always engaged. And if you're not, I think you get to hear it from Coach Clay. But
I think that's something we focus on, like energy. Like it can start with the bench. Like they're clapping, great defense. Like we force a turnover. Well, I don't know. We just play better, hit our shots.
What was it like with you and George last year? Did you guys go back and forth a lot?
Yeah, in practice it was kind of tough.
He make you better?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because you guys kind of played the same style.
Yeah.
Were there any different? Like, what was the biggest difference between you two?
He was way stronger.
Yeah, just a little older.
Yeah, but
did he let you know
he's
that
a bit
every now and then?
faster, but I could handle him sometimes.
He was everybody has told you scrappy, but he was strong scrappy too. Like he would,
That's what everyone says about him.
Yeah, all right. You can tell just from watching. Jack, how about that bench though? How important is that?
I think it's super important. Like it's a big thing to value because if there's no energy on the court, it can still come from the bench.
Yeah.
It can trickle from the bench onto the court and just fuel the players on the court.
There are games like that too, where whatever, something's going on and the crowd's small and it's a weird night or something. Maybe it's a rescheduled game and you really do need to feed off each other, right?
Yeah, especially in a small gym. If there's an opposing section that's huge and loud, it's really important to have the bench be loud and basically take like the role of like giving off energy.
And you guys still have, speaking of gyms, you guys have your own little home court advantage there.
Yeah.
It's like that's a real thing, right? People struggle to shoot in your gym. Your crowd's always loud.
Yeah.
Low ceilings.
Low ceilings. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so I really like our gym because I think like the layout of the stands and everything is awesome. We have our student section
Right on
like,
top.
Yeah, they can be like in front of the other team when they're shooting in the first half, and then they're in front of us in the fourth quarter when we're shooting. Also, the walls behind the hoops are sort of like crooked. They're not like
On the
parallel.
one end, right? Or is it both?
I think it might be both.
Really?
They're not parallel with the actual like hoop and the backboard and everything. So
For those of you who that's news to, because I remember looking at it after you guys told me that, and I was like, oh my goodness, I would never be able to shoot without like seeing it.
yeah,
Like,
yeah. I've heard a few kids like when it's their first time playing in our gym on other teams, they're like, "Are these rims crooked?" But the rims are actually perfectly straight. It's just the walls behind it, so it kind of messes with them.
Do you ever just say yes, they are?
Yeah, that would be a good tactic.
Who's the surprise shooter this year? Who found their stroke in the off season that's kind of become a go-to scorer? Surprise. Tommy, who'd you say? Tommy John?
Yeah. He's on G.
Tommy John, or Jan, Tommy Jan. He's stepped up as like one of our better scorers coming off the bench.
Okay. Is he like a sixth man or?
Yeah, it depends on the game, like the situation, but yeah, he's up there.
How many guys you playing this year? Like full rotation wise, is it
8, 9?
8 or 9?
Yeah.
Pretty common. And Parker, any fouls out yet? Fouled out games?
I don't think anyone on the team has fouled out.
Wow.
Oh, actually,
yeah,
Nick has.
What happened, Nick?
These two love to foul, but
I thought Nick was I thought you wanted to go after the officials a little bit earlier. It's just you can have a chance to do it if you'd like.
yeah.
You deserved it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. What game was that?
That was like 2 games ago, I think. Yeah, it was the North Reading game. That's right.
How's North Reading this year?
They're pretty good actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have them again in a couple days, Thursday. Yeah.
Gotcha.
They're a good team.
The who's the biggest test in the Cal, you think?
Pentucket, Amesbury up there.
yeah, I'd say the 3 toughest teams for us are going to be Pentucket, Amesbury, and Manchester Essex.
Okay. Amesbury, they're not always there, right? Is that kind of a up and coming year for them?
This newer, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they've had a lot of young guys for a while who are finally starting to. A lot of them are seniors now, and we actually lost to them earlier, so. We're
Revenge game coming up?
Yeah.
Is that at home or away?
I think it'll be home when we play them. Yeah.
All right. Finn, what is the toughest environment to play in the Cal?
Well, I haven't played at all of them on like the upper varsity level, but knowing like watching these guys, I'd say from like last year, the Pentucket environment was that was really rowdy.
They always come out.
Yeah, their gym's loud because they get everyone there. And
Louder than Newburyport?
no.
Unanimous now. Let's go round robin. Favorite sport to stay with Finn for a second. Favorite sport to watch other than basketball.
Other than basketball, football.
Next.
Probably soccer.
What league?
Premier League or like
Me
big
too.
games
Good
like
answer.
Barcelona.
Yeah. You have the right answer.
I'd say college football.
Nice. Did you watch that game last night?
A little bit of it.
It got late, right?
Yeah.
It's like halftime at 10:30. Who can do that?
Yeah.
Not us.
We got back from our game at like 10.
Really?
Yeah.
That's late. What time was the game?
6:30 in Rockport.
6:30 in Rockport, and you got back at 10.
Pretty far.
You start late?
It was like 9:30. 9.
Oh, okay. So now you're just lying, Jeff. No, just kidding. What was my question again? What were we at?
Favorite sport.
Yeah.
Probably soccer.
Soccer.
Yeah.
Premier League or
Cal League.
Oh,
Yeah. Film with a cow.
very nice.
Probably like honestly like Olympic sports because whenever the Olympics are on, I'm kind of glued to the TV.
That is a unique answer. We usually don't get Olympic sports.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean Tokyo this summer. I'm gonna be.
Look
I'll
at
be
you.
watching every second.
My favorite sport to watch is definitely college basketball in March.
Yeah.
Or March Madness.
Other than
No,
basketball.
other than basketball? Oh, yeah, football then.
I still kind of like the answer. It's fine. It's specified on March Madness. It was good. Football, you said?
Yeah.
Did you watch the game last night? Did you try to do it?
I watched up until like 3 minutes left when.
No.
I knew it was over,
It was
yeah.
in doubt. I didn't get to see the second half. They just smoke him.
Yeah, he pulled away.
Yeah, I was worried. You see he had the what's his name? Burrow there had I thought he had a rib injury.
Oh yeah, he got hit from when he was throwing a touchdown. He got hit in the side.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if he was out or not.
He seemed like he still played all right in
Yeah.
the second half, but well, that's good. The you guys all multiple sports athletes too? What else do we play?
Yeah.
I played baseball too.
I also play baseball.
Soccer.
Soccer and baseball.
Soccer.
Football and lacrosse.
Football.
Yeah.
Oh, was this a big
I
moment?
might start up lacrosse this year.
As opposed to baseball?
Oh,
Well-
I'm still thinking about a spring sport, but
Interesting.
I'm leaning towards lacrosse.
Okay. There you go. The media has been alerted. We can make it an official decision. You could say, like, I'm taking my talents to lacrosse or whatever. What was I going to say to the... oh, man, I was going to have it come out. Oh, football. How was the Thanksgiving Day? Always fun.
Oh yeah, it was great.
What's the season like this year?
It was tough. We
Yeah.
played good competition, and we were 2-6. Ended up being 5-6.
Yeah,
So
you guys rallied late, right?
yeah,
What's Coach Smolsky? You think you get this team going in the right direction?
yeah, we're gonna be. We have a lot of potential.
What position you play?
I was receiver, and then I became the quarterback because Charlie got hurt.
Oh, you were the guy they had to go to.
Yeah.
Aha. Yeah, he came in. He was like, "I think we're our quarterbacks down. Gonna have to go to somebody else."
Yeah.
And you were the somebody else.
Yeah.
How'd that go?
It was
You
good.
rallied the troops. That's good.
Yeah. It was good. I liked it. Good experience.
Air show, or did you guys run more of a running team, or?
I feel like we passed more than other teams. A lot
Oh.
of teams run, but yeah.
So are you gonna be the quarterback next year, or do you feel much more comfortable?
We'll see. I don't know. Yeah.
You might just change another sport. No, I'm just kidding. Golf. Golf it is. No. That's good. It's so 5-6. What's the I know the playoff system's weird for you guys now. Like, do you guys even look when you're playing like early football games? Like it's different than basketball. You play like a couple games a week. Football, like, it's almost every game feels like a playoff game. But
Oh yeah, because like we're preparing the whole week for one game.
yeah,
Mm.
what is there a different like mindset when you get ready to go play football game where it's obviously more physical?
It's the same killer mentality for every game for
Same killer
basketball,
mentality.
basketball and football.
Do you same routine and everything?
Yeah, just listen to music, get in the zone.
Yep. Wu-Tang.
Yeah, Wu-Tang.
Pre-game. Who you guys got like a pre-game meal? You all have like a same routine?
Yeah.
Who's got like a real routine?
I usually I sort of plan out like what snacks I'm gonna eat before. I usually have like a bagel or something at maybe 3, and then
See, guys, this is senior leadership. He has times down for when he has the snacks. This is
usually
you guys are gonna be doing this in a couple of years.
we're provided with bananas, so I have a banana at 4:30.
Provided with bananas.
4:35.
Who provides the bananas?
It's we rotate. I think it's like a different parent every game.
Oh, okay.
Provides snacks.
That's intriguing. Who has the next pasta party?
I think it's another share. I think it's me, Charlie, Trevor, and Finn. We have like a shared one.
Do you guys do it every game?
No. I think last year we did more often, but we're planning them more.
It's a lot of games for basketball.
Yeah.
One a week or something.
Yeah.
What is that? Do you guys play 2 games a week or 3?
It was 3 this week, but it's usually like 2.
It's usually 2. What's the who are the other coaches on the team too? Coach Clay's staff. Should name drop
Coach
them.
Massey, Coach Mahan, Coach Melanson, and Coach Pira. And Coach Bouchard. That's
Well,
correct.
it's a deep coaching staff.
And Coach Sullivan once in a while, yes.
Is that the few additions from last year? I don't know all those guys.
Coach Massey is new to the program, and Coach Bouchard is new.
Okay. What will be the? Is there like a target date where you guys want to be firing on all cylinders? I mean, I'm sure you want it to be. When's your next game?
Thursday.
Thursday. Who you got? You should
North
tell people.
Reading.
North Reading
At home,
at home. All right. Come out to see that one, folks. 6:30, 7.
I think it's 6:30.
6:30.
Yeah.
The tricky little 6:30 start gets me sometimes. I always think it's 7. So you have North Reading Thursday. When do you guys want to be like really hitting your stride? Is it like within the next month? Like you want to be peaking at the right time, right?
Yeah, I'd say we want to peak right around playoffs, and even then, like we still want to get better after every game.
You kind of hit it at the right time last year. That's why that. I don't know. Maybe you feel differently, but
I feel like there was a long break last year in between the last regular season game and the first playoff game. So we had 2 scrimmages in that time, and honestly, we didn't play well at all in the scrimmages. So
yeah,
I feel like maybe we weren't too confident going into the playoffs, but this year we're definitely looking to peak around that time.
has Casey come back to shoot around with you guys at all?
Yeah, I think he came to a couple practices on it during his break.
Still got it.
Yeah, he still got it.
What's do a lot of the alumni come back?
Yeah. We had George Coriel come back.
Max must have loved that.
Bobby.
Nico.
Oh yeah, Nico is back with us.
Yeah.
He's an assistant coach for us.
Oh, he is? Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. Who's the one player that like is the under the radar guy that you want to keep an eye on that we're going to hear about by the time the year is over? Maybe we haven't heard about him yet. Name drop a young guy, maybe. Maybe it's one of these young guys for the.
Yeah, I like that.
I'd say Ronan.
It's you, Ronan. No pressure. They're all expecting you to blow up here in the second half of the year.
Yeah, hopefully.
What do you? That must make you feel good, though.
Yeah, it does. It really feels good.
Is this because they've seen flashes of brilliance?
Yeah, I guess they just push me to get better every day. So, like, they're helping me get better.
What's it? That must be helpful in practice to have upperclassmen that kind of.
Yeah,
they're encouraging.
Yeah,
you.
it definitely does. Like, I say, like, if we go like as hard as we can in practice, it's a lot easier in the games.
Yeah.
For us.
That's good, Jack. Same thing. I see you nodding your head. Has it been good having a good leadership?
Yeah, it's definitely good. Like there's only 2 seniors this year, but they're both like pushing us really hard. And sorry, all the juniors are
Getting
stepping
choked up
and,
just thinking about it.
Yeah, all the juniors have been helping out too and like pushing us all. So
What are you guys the
good.
2 captains?
yeah,
They're the 2.
3.
Jake.
Oh, you're not.
Parker, Ryan, and Jake.
Yeah.
All right, you're a junior. I keep thinking you're a senior. That's right. Okay, so it's and who are the Ryan? You said.
Yeah,
Ryan.
Archie.
Oh,
Archie.
Gotcha. Okay. And Max, same deal. You
Yeah.
You,
What's
do
the
you feel
question?
yeah, I kind of forgot the question too.
Yeah.
Do you? I was saying though, having good leadership, but you must kind of feel like a leader yourself with all the time you saw
Yeah,
last
like,
year. You're like that unique sophomore.
a point. Like I feel like as a point guard, you have to have like be a leader. Like whether it's like running plays or like talking on defense.
You kind of have to. You're kind of quiet for a point guard.
Yeah.
Soft
I guess,
spoken.
Yeah.
Soft spoken for
On
everybody.
the court, he's pretty loud and he's a leader.
Yeah, I can see that. Some people are like that, very quiet in these interviews, and then you watch them and wow, that's the same guy. That's interesting. But and Finn, what's the biggest? Ooh, look at that! Nice play, Ronan. Very
Pass.
nice.
He's a good passer.
He's a good passer.
Yeah.
Very good. What is your favorite part of with this team this year? It can be chemistry. It can be
The hard work everyone has put in.
yeah.
I feel like, yeah, that's what's brought us to this level.
Practice is fun.
Yeah, practices are pretty fun.
You guys never dreaded practice. Are there practices that you know Coach Clay is not happy? You've done wrong by him in the game before or something, and you know it's not going to be fun.
I don't think so.
No, never
No.
happened. That's good. You
I feel like
keep-
we all like to compete, so
Yeah.
it makes it fun.
That's what he cares about, right? Is the effort more than the wins and losses. Well, maybe he cares about wins and losses too. Final thought. Why don't you tell? We got like probably 20 seconds each, boys. Why don't you do 20 seconds? What you'll see if you come out to see Newburyport basketball this year. Give like a sales pitch or sort of thing.
You'll see a winning team.
Good job. No hesitation from Finn there. First one's the toughest.
A community. We're all together and we're all in it. We're basketball brothers.
Is that a line from the movie?
Uh,
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
like a lot of fire and like aggressive defense and just like trying to amp up the pace on other teams.
There you go.
Definitely a bunch of tough defenders and like a bunch of killers.
A lot of defensive talk from you guys. It's
You're gonna see the state champions.
whoa.
Okay, Joe Burrow. You'll see the fellas hitting the floor and helping each other up.
There you go. That's good. That's another sign of a good team right there when guys are running over to you. Again, it's probably appropriate to end. Again, your coach's name who lost a family member today. You guys are all off to a wake, right?
Coach Pierre, yeah.
Yeah. Again, condolences to the family there. It's cool of you guys to all go. It's nice of you guys. You all look good, nice and sharp.
Thank you.
Well done. Are you guys heading right there right now, literally?
Yeah,
I don't know the time.
I think Coach Clay's gonna pick us up in the van with the rest of the team.
Wow, that should be a interesting van. Do you guys have does he have a van that he can take you on?
Well, yeah, the school has vans that we could take if we ever need
It's
one.
not Coach Clay's van.
No.
Gotcha. All right. I was like, wow, what a purchase from Coach Clay. Well, boys, it was good to meet you guys. I'll see you at the court here throughout the year. But a new fresh group of Clippers basketball guys: Nick White, Parker McLaren, Ronan Brown, Jack Fellner, Max Gagnon, and Finn Sullivan. Good to meet you, boys. Hope you had fun.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for
Flies
having us.
by. We'll do it again someday, and we'll see you at the court. The Newburyport Clippers basketball squad right there, 7-3 on the young season, and looking to improve Thursday night. First North Reading. Got that right?
Yes.
Cool. At home. So go check those guys out. Big thanks to Lily Doucette producing today, Tyler Neufeld, and who else is here? Caleb here today, and the rest of the crew. Sarah Hayden, everybody. Big thanks to all of them for putting it together. Thank you to the radio listeners, and thank you to everybody streaming at home as well. My name is Drew Moholland. We'll see you back here Thursday. I believe we have a music show Thursday, live music Thursday, so we will do that. These guys, I can see the excitement on these guys already. Finn, right? This is why you love the show. See?
Yeah.
Good, absolutely. Thank you, boys. We'll see you guys again soon. My name is Drew Moholland. We'll see you Thursday, same time, same place. Afternoon Drive on Chopper Radio.